Hi, welcome back. I have Surya here with me at Startup Grind. Surya, I've known you for years now, and you have been into multiple industry, pharma, automobile, and now entering into IT.
Right.
So share with us your professional journey and where do you head from here?
Okay, so it's been a pretty interesting journey I've had so far. My training has actually been as a mechanical engineer. After I passed out, I actually joined the IT industry instead of doing any job in the mechanical industry. I joined various IT firms right from TCS, Intel, etc. And then in 2000, I decided that I had to do something on my own. One of the main support structures which was required for me to start up on my own was my wife at that point of time. She's a government officer, and she kind of supported me in that journey. She said, okay, fine, if you want to do something, go ahead and do that. Mine was a love marriage, and I had known her since my college days. So she always knew that I wanted to do something on my own, but circumstances had forced me into getting into a job. And then it was one point of time when I decided that okay, I call it quits. I mean, there were a lot of bills to pay, but then she was okay with it. Okay, fine, She had the confidence that okay, you will go ahead and do something on your own. I started with the IT firm, a pretty successful setup that I built. For various reasons, I quit that. Then I went back to my roots of mechanical engineering and started automotive part supplying firm to firms like Tata Motors, Crompton Greaves, various other OEMs. I also had a small fabrication unit, which again I supplied to various OEMs like ACC, Thermax, etc. Again, both these units were doing pretty decent. Maybe it was my nature. Maybe I'm finicky, or maybe I get bored very easily. So once these businesses were set up, I again started feeling restless. I had to do something new. Then I decided I'll get back to IT. Now in my manufacturing journey, I realized that I'm building. Quality is one of the important issues on which every organization has to focus on. There are a lot of certifications, etc. also that organizations have to get by default. I realized that there's a gap in terms of having IT solutions. There are a lot of consultants, etc. who come and provide those sort of services, but there's no IT solution as such. So then I built a quality management solution for the manufacturing industry. Again, it went up fine. I mean, I bootstrapped that firm from my savings from my other firms, obviously. But I piloted them with large OEMs with whom I was already working and their vendors. It went out well initially. And then I had relatives, friends who were working in the pharma industry, collected requirements from them. And I built a quality solution for the pharma industry also. And one of my first customers whom I met in the pharma industry, and when I implemented them, they realized that is kind of the guy understands the business quite well in spite of not being from their industry. They requested me to come on board. That is how I entered from all these various areas into pharma. It was just opportunity. So one of the traits probably as a businessman I have is I'm very opportunistic. So I see an opportunity, I try to grab. I don't try to leave it rather than repenting later. So that is how I entered into these various businesses. Having said that, one of the key questions that keeps coming to me is that how do you focus on all these areas? So I have teams. I really don't spend a lot of time on each and every organization. I like the process of building. That is where I'm mostly involved. The manufacturing firms, the IT firm. The process of building always excites me. Once it gets to a stage, I tend to get disillusioned by that process, and then I move on. Okay, so probably it's my nature which has forced me into various businesses. So now I'm into IT, which again is a startup focusing on quality management solutions for the manufacturing and the pharmaceutical industry.
Okay.
That is where I'm trying to focus on right now and build my further areas of growth.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll learn more about your new venture, which is QMS.
QMS,
right?
yes.
But let's take a short break.
Okay.